Missing the party. Come on.
Greetings, tribe, and welcome to Snackin with Ortega. I'm your host of extraordinary magnitude, Ortega LaTrobe, and today we're doing a homemade San Marzano tomato sauce over some ravioli. Just like to ask everybody out there to make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, give us a share, help our channel grow. Now, onto this homemade San Marzano style tomato sauce. You can hardly get real San Marzano style tomatoes here in the United States. You can hardly get them anywhere, but there's a San Mars style, and that is perfectly acceptable. They're like a peeled tomato, they're whole plum gimmick like that. You've seen them in the grocery stores. Anyway, it makes for some of the best pasta and pizza sauces I've ever had in my life. It's smooth, simple, light, very few ingredients, and just lets the tomato shine. It also helps accent whatever pasta it's with, especially with the raviolis we're doing, because the sauce will help accent the beef, which will accent the pasta, which will accent the sauce. And it's like osmosis, man. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here's what we're gonna need. Bag of ravioli. Go with your favorite brand, make them homemade, get just cheese, get a spinach and ricotta, do whatever the hell you want. Your food, your mouth, do it how you like it. Our San Marzano style tomatoes, the garlic, a little crushed red pepper flake. Also be using some salt and pepper to taste, and we're gonna top it all off with a little shredded fresh basil and some fresh shredded parm. Take your tomatoes, pour them in a mixing bowl. Now, of course, you could put your tomatoes into a food processor, a blender, or use an immersion blender. I prefer not to do that because I want to keep my texture a little more rustic and less runny, but you do it how you see fit. The way I see fit, get my little gloves on, go a little old school and just crush these tomatoes up with my hands. Yeah. Oh yeah, get them all mushy, squishy. You want to get all the big chunks out, but like I said, I want to have a few in there to give it a little texture. I don't want a really runny sauce. Or smooth sauce, I guess. I want it to have a little body to it. Just gonna set this over to the side. Now it's time to build that aromatic base to the sauce. We're gonna take our saucepan. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of oil. We are now going to put it over a medium heat. Now we'll add some crushed red pepper flake and our minced garlic. Give it a little stir. Just gonna keep this sauteing over this medium-low heat just so the garlic and the red pepper flake can infuse that oil. Right as that garlic starts to brown, we're gonna add in our tomatoes. Because once it gets brown, it gets bitter and it ruins your shit. All right, just starting to get that first hint of gold on the garlic, so let's take our tomatoes. Stir that all together. That's gonna be good. Now, we're just gonna lid that up and let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes before we do anything else with it. Let it reduce down a little bit, then we'll hit it with our salt, pepper, our basil, and start building those other flavors. See you back in about 15. We're back, let's take a look at our sauce. Oh yeah, that's thickening up nice and good. Tasting all right. Gonna go ahead, add in our basil. A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and a half teaspoon of sugar. Gonna let that sauce simmer for another 15 minutes or so, and while we're waiting on it, let's go ahead and get our pasta water started. As soon as that water's ready, we'll drop in our raviolis. Right about that time, our sauce will be done. Drain them, sauce them, serve them, eat them. Yeah. Pasta water's boiling. Take our sauce off the heat. Take the lid off the boiling water. Take the ravioli, add it to the boiling water, cook according to package instructions. Those will only take about 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes tops. While we're waiting on our pasta, why don't we get ourselves a good bite of this sauce? See all the little bits of garlic floating around, little strindles of basil. I don't know what a strindle is. Just simple and delicious. So few ingredients, so little time, so little effort, and so much flavor. soon as that pasta's ready, we're gonna get it drained, plated, and show you the finished product. And there it is, tribe. The San Marzano style sauce over the ravioli. It's got the French bread, parmesan, the basil. Now it's time to get a good bite. I'm gonna grab one of these ravies from the middle. Got the good thick sauce on it. Some of that cheese. All right. First off, little shout out to the Wiser brand ravioli. That's a really good beef ravioli. I've had some that are okay. I've had some that suck. This is right up there at the top of the frozen ones I've had. I also like the fresh frozen packaged stuff. Now, of course, you can make your own. It's time consuming. I have a tiny kitchen. I will someday just because I want to know how to make my own pasta, especially ravioli. But for right now, I'm cool with the stuff in the package. Hey, half homemade, you know, if you can save some time and a little effort and still have a damn fine meal out of it, why not? Pardon me. Put some of that sauce up on that bread. Yeah. We're having an Italian at the hacienda tonight, baby. Woo! I'd like to thank you all for taking your time and spending it with us at the hacienda here today. This has been San Marzano style rustic tomato sauce with beef ravioli. I've been Ortega LaTrobe, and you've been snacking with Ortega.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast.